a business. Again, we're going to use a husband. Husband owns a business. Husband's a lawyer. He owns a law firm. Wife takes care of the kids. They have a great marriage. 25 years they're married. Kids are out of college. They're off. Husband decides, going through a second childhood, meets a girl, 45-year-old girl. He's 60. He decides he's going to get divorced. The wife says, okay, we're going to value the practice. They value the practice. They hire a forensic accountant to come in and value the practice. They hire a mutual one at first, where they both pay the same person. The valuation comes back that the practice is worth $3 million, and the husband says, what, are you kidding me? It's not. I'm the only person. Without me, it's worth nothing. I'm hiring my own expert. He goes out and gets a forensic expert. They committed $1 million, not three, but $1 million. The wife says, I'm going to stick with the mutual. So now it's the mutually court-appointed expert against the husband's private expert with a delta of $2 million. After much discovery, litigation, this, that, and the other thing, they come up with a value of $2 million. After 8 months and $500,000 later, they went to the middle, which happens often and is a lesson for clients that many times judges are not going to be judicial and decide what the correct number is. They're going to go right to the middle, and they're going to pick that number. And unfortunately, that often drives certain negotiating tactics. But in this example, $2 million turned out to be the value that was placed on the firm. The wife would get uniformly a third of $2 million, not half, a third. One of the reasons she doesn't get half is because the husband is still working the practice. So therefore, if a law practice could be sold, which is a tough deal, but if it could be, there's a capital gains involved, which is about 20%. So if the husband sold it 2 years after the divorce, he would be stuck with all of the capital gains. And therefore, by the wife getting this third tax-free right now, they give her a third tax-free. So she, in a sense, is paying some capital gains. And that's why, one of the reasons they give a third. Now, if the wife had been the office manager of the practice, or had been an attorney in the practice, not the owner, but an attorney, she could argue for somewhat more. I have never seen a division of a practice, of any closely held business, where the non-working spouse in the business, or even the working spouse, got more than 40%. The owner of the business usually gets 66 to 33. I've seen 60-40 on rare occasions, sometimes 65-35, but 85% of the time, it's a third to the non-working or non-titled spouse. And again, it's not equal, but it's equitable.